I hope you guys had a fantastic holiday. It is now the 7th, so I'm a little late on this, but oh well, better late than never. I tweeted the other day that I wanted to make a video talking about my New Year's resolutions. And I thought that would be fun and interesting and just kind of like give a little insight to my New Year and how everything went. I had an amazing holiday. I really wanted to record and vlog it, but at the same time, I rarely get to see my family, so I kind of wanted to just spend time with them. But I had an amazing holiday. I got a lot of awesome gifts and couldn't be more happy, and for some reason the lighting is like, the sun just like disappeared because it's cloudy out today. But I'm back in Los Angeles. Zach is still in Indiana, but he'll be here tomorrow. Either way, I wanted to make my New Year's resolutions, and I'm trying to find them because I wrote them down. Da, 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 da. I wanted to like make New Year's resolutions, but I didn't want to make like a ton of them, and I have a really bad habit of like forgetting what my New Year's resolutions are. I know that sounds weird, but so I wrote them down. And first off, I guess I'll say honorable mention to two resolutions that I wanted to do but ended up scrapping, even though I'll still strive to do it. It felt like they didn't belong in this list. One was to actually use this planner for more than a month. And that's like a really silly one, I guess, and it's not really that big of a deal, but I usually buy a planner at the beginning of every year, or I guess the end of every year for the next year. And I'm not even kidding, I have never filled out a planner past like February. Like I always stop and I always, you know, forget. So this year, my goal is to use this planner all the way through. It's a super nice planner. It has stickers and folders and calendars, and it's so pretty. It's like marbled. So I've decided that I'm gonna use this all the way through. I've already filled out January, so we'll see how this goes. My second honorable mention, which kind of goes along with one of my other resolutions that I have, at some point I will be creating a Twitch channel. That's kind of been in the works for a while. I had a computer that I was going to start using as a PC, you know, for gaming and stuff like that, and it turns out that the computer was absolute crap and I needed a new graphics card. So trying to figure out where I'm gonna materialize this graphics card from. But other than that, that was another one that was on there. I'll just jump into them. The first two, they start out a little more surface level and then get a little bit deeper. But my first one was do more physical activity, because that's on every single person, almost every single person's New Year's resolution list. And I don't do physical activity. I go through spurts and I get in the habit of it, and then I like take a day or two off, and then I just completely obliterate any habit I made of doing it. I wanted to either go to the gym regularly, Zach and I want to go hiking more, we want to, you know, just do more fun physical activity things. My second one, I wanted to upload regularly, and this I almost didn't include because technically the first two are part of a video that I made not too long ago talking about, you know, the issues that I was having with mental illness and stuff like that. So yeah, so that was another one. Still haven't been doing the best at it, but I uploaded a video today and hopefully we'll keep like the ball rolling with that. With the whole uploading regularly, I also decided that I was going to upload regularly on almost every single one of my social media platforms. So YouTube, I've been trying to upload regularly. Instagram, at least for the first week, I've actually been trying. I don't know how this is gonna turn out, and a lot of you might hear this and be like, whoa, that is way too much commitment, but I'll figure it out in my own time. That I'm trying to post to Instagram every single day. And a lot of those are pictures of me, and like people are already commenting like, oh my gosh, we get it, you like how you look and stuff like that. And that's totally not what it's about. It's about me, you know, I guess documenting my life and looking at like, you know, I get really nervous to put on makeup, and that's really weird, but you know, to try out different makeup looks and hair looks, and you know, to me, that's a way for me to like, wow, I don't look as bad as I feel like I do. Then the next four are legitimate, came out of 100% just need of these things to be in my life. So number 3 is take care of my skin. I had a really bad problem for a long time with sleeping with my makeup on, and that's so bad. Any girl just knows that that is like death for your skin. and I felt so guilty and my skin was so bad. I was getting like psoriasis and rosacea and all these really gross things. So I decided that 2017 I'm going to take my makeup off every night, which I'm not perfect at, but for the most part I've actually been doing it every single night. Even in my last vlog I took it off on camera because I was like, I need to do it. And then also putting on lotion every day. My skin is very dry and I have a really bad habit of like picking at my thumbs when I get stressed and picking at my lips, and I really just wanted to get that under control and take care of them. So I've been putting on, you know, lotion and moisturizing, exfoliating, and just taking care of my skin because I'm tired of having like dull, you know, not healthy skin. So take care of my skin and taking off my makeup were kind of like a joint resolution. So that's number 3. Number 4 was to explore Los Angeles more. Zach and I are very much homebodies. We like to keep in and keep to ourselves. We do, you know, we travel and we go to Disneyland, and every once in a while we'll go hiking and go to the beach, but we really don't like see many things that this city has to offer. And being in the city we live in, like, holy crap, there's so much to do here. That's my goal for 2017. Even little things like when I'm on break at work, instead of walking to the same cafe I go to every single time because it's the only one that I know, I actually will start like Googling, okay, what's another cafe, you know, that I can go and get coffee at or go and get tea at, or what's another, you know, what's another lunch place, and trying to explore just different areas and not get set in my own ways of this is comfortable and this is the only place I'm gonna go. Number 5 was to reduce my stress levels, and I feel like a lot of people have this on their list as well. I made a video, that same video that I made not too long ago, talking about how stressed I was and how, you know, that stress was affecting me. And a big indicator of how stressed I am is I will pick at the sides of like my thumbs, and I'll pick at my lips a lot. So even if you guys go and look, the thumbnail of my last video, the Universal Studios vlog, you can see it literally looks like I got punched in the mouth because I sit there and pick at my lips until they bleed. And for anyone who has ever wondered in any like Instagram post or thumbnail or anything, like that's what's going on. I always pick my lips, and Zach always sits there and is like, stop picking your lips, stop picking your lips, stop, stop, stop. And I've decided, you know, it's just time for me to like really crack down and stop doing that and really take care of my stress level, whether it's like, you know, I got some of those adult coloring books for Christmas, so like de-stress coloring books. Taking baths, listening to music, you know, reading more, because reading is something that really calms me, and I read a ton already, but I feel like bookworms know that there's a difference between like reading and then like relaxed reading. And to me, I get so caught up in, okay, I have to finish this book, I have to figure out what's going on. It's like, I might as well be like running a mile, like in brain terms. So relaxed reading and not, you know, rushing things. I also, that was the reason I had fake nails for so long too. Those like long claw nails, I had them because when they were on my nails, I couldn't pick at my skin. I couldn't pick at my fingers. And Zach, you know, always kind of made me get them because he was like, you seriously cannot stop picking your fingers. They're bleeding and they're sore. Like, you really have to get them. So I told him, like, no, I'm going to quit picking my fingers and I'm not gonna get nails. I'm just gonna have my natural nails and it's gonna be totally fine, because I can't even remember a time before I didn't have those habits. And that needs to go. So 2017 is gonna be the year that goes. And my last New Year's resolution, which I feel like is a lot encompassed into one little thing, it was stop trying to please everyone. And that's kind of, I feel like that's a double-edged sword, because that could also mean like, don't take no crap from no one. Like, just be your, you know, inner queen and stuff like that, which I totally am 100% for, you know, harnessing, you know, your empowerment. But I don't want to be rude, and I don't want to come across as like, I guess, not compassionate. So what I mean by that is, there's a lot of people, especially on social media, and like people from high school, people from, you know, that I met in college, people that I never even talked to, that I just kind of like happen to find a lot in common with on the internet. I really try so hard to please them and take it personally, you know, if like they don't like me or something like that. And I try really hard to make sure that people like me, and that's great and that's super great to some extent, but to also like get so upset at yourself and trying to please someone who's never gonna be happy with you, that is so toxic. And I decided that this was also the year that I was going to cut toxic people out of my life. And part of that is just to stop pleasing them and post what I want to post, talk about what I want to talk about. If I disagree with them, I disagree with them. I don't always have to agree just to keep the conversation and friendship going. And I touched on just a second ago, like cutting toxic people out of your life. If you cannot be your best self with these people in your life, then clearly they probably shouldn't be there at all. And I learned that in 2016, and I think that 2017 is gonna be the year that I really see that and really notice how great my life can be if I really take charge of it and focus on what I want out of life instead of focusing on what I think others want me to want out of life. And that's a very confusing roundabout way, but yeah. So there you have it. That is my New Year's resolutions. I feel like a lot of people have these on their list and a lot of people have similar ones, but oh well, that's, you know, an insight to my personal goals for 2017. And I would totally love if you guys could comment, you know, some of your goals, whether they be ones that you have that are the exact same of what I've written down or ones that are different, because I may see some of your guys and be like, wow, I'm gonna add that to my list because I didn't even think about it. I don't know, let me know what you think. Let me know how you feel about 2017. If you guys feel like this is gonna be your year, you know, any goals or any you know, big plans you have, vacations or whatnot. So thanks so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to comment down below and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I look forward to having this awesome year with you guys, and cheers to 2017.